Hello there, it's March the 10th, another beautiful day in sunny Georgia here in the States. It's probably about 65 degrees, nice gentle breeze. I mean, it's just A1 perfect. Sort of perfect day to pick up a new bike. So I'm trading in my old bike, Ducati Monster 1200R. I say old, it's only a year old with very low miles on and nicely spec'd. And I love the bike, it's great. It's not it, it's me. Essentially, I'm finding I'm doing bigger and bigger miles, riding off to the mountains and usually out for the whole day, usually doing sort of 250-300 miles, and I'm finding it's a little bit cramped. I can't take a change of clothing, and the temperature range fluctuates a lot in Georgia. You can kind of go out in the morning and it's 45 degrees, you come back in the afternoon and it's 85 degrees. So I want something a bit more comfortable. I've got a knee full of titanium, and on long rides the cramped up position on the Monster really hurts my knee. So I'm looking for something with more leg room, more comfort and more practicality. So I can take my wife out on the back now and then, or I can carry luggage, you know, if we go away for the weekend, that sort of thing. So today I pick up a brand new BMW R1200GS Adventure 2017 model, special edition 2 model, called the Triple Black. The Triple Black is, as you'd imagine, all black. It's got black engine, it's got blacked out ancillaries, it's got black forks, it's got black rims, it's big black paint and big splash of GS logo on it. It looks pretty badass, it looks pretty mean, I think, as adventure bikes go anyway. And not quite as sporty as the Multistrada, and not quite as kind of clunky, for want of a better expression, as the Super Tenere. And for me, just still the ultimate all-round road bike. They've sold a gazillion. It's the biggest selling bike in the world, not that you'd realise in the States. Everybody rides a street glide here. But this year, I think for the last 6 months, the Adventure's actually outsold the standard model, so that's kind of interesting. It's always been the other way around. And there are a few minor updates to the 2017 models compared with 2016. I think the clocks have been slightly revised to give them a slightly clearer look. I wish they were digital, but other than that, they have been improved. I think there's a couple of other minor updates. There's a mid-season update for the coming year, the new exclusive model, and in the standard GS, and also the Rally RALLYE, which is a much more hardcore off-road bike for those that don't want the bulk of the adventure and genuine intent to ride more off-road than on-road. And that's also benefits from the next generation of the ESA, the electronic suspension, although the present version is pretty tickety-boo anyway. So the bike I'm getting has got a premium pack, so it's got all the toys on it, and it's got a number of options as well, and it's also got the pannier frames in place as well. I'll probably get some of the pannier frames, the metal boxes, which are made by Touratech, at a later date. Still kind of wondering whether to go for hard luggage or soft luggage there, but I'll probably end up with the tin boxes like everybody else, we'll see. And anyway, when I'm back in the house, I'll run through the spec with you briefly, and then let's go pick it up. So I'm back in the house now. I mentioned that the bike is a special edition model, the Triple Black, and that only comes available in black with the black rims and the black forks, and comes in the black storm metallic colour with a gate grey, and it also has a GS logo embossed in the rear pillion seat, which is a nice little touch as well. It's an extra $500 for that special edition here in the States. Whether it's worth it or not, it's in the eye of the beholder. I happen to really like the looks of it, and I like black bikes, so it works for me. Anyway, my bike's got the premium package, as do most of the GSAs sold, which means dynamic ESA, ABS Pro or cornering ABS, LED auxiliary lights, which is your spotlights at the front, cruise control, saddlebag mounts, so that's the actual frames themselves rather than the mounting points, LED headlight, onboard computer Pro, ride modes Pro, and GPS preparation. I think the Ride Modes Pro actually has a kind of an additional off-road mode, and you can kind of turn the traction off and turn the ABS off and stuff. You have to use a plug-in for that, I think, to initially set the mode, or make the mode available, I should say. Also, it comes prepared for GPS preparation. Unfortunately, you can't just use any old Garmin on it, otherwise I'd be able to use my Zumo. You have to buy the BMW branded one, which is about $800 or something ridiculous. But then at least it works with the thumb wheel controller that's actually on the handlebar grip, which is pretty cool, and provides other functions and features as well. Bike comes with heated grips, which I think are two-stage. They're either like really hot or too hot, but that's good if you're out in the cold weather. And of course it's got hand guards as well, the Adventure model, and also tyre pressure monitor, so that's useful if your tyres start losing air and you're miles from anywhere. And the premium package basically has all that. In terms of options, I've got keyless ride, which means keyless ignition, and also keyless filler cap, which is nice. I know people worry about losing the key fobs and stuff, but it just doesn't worry me. I don't lose my car fob, and my car's keyless, so I just think it's downright convenient. Trying to get the key in and out the Ducati ignition, which is somewhere in between the tank and the headstock, you need a pair of chopsticks. So I'm looking forward to that, basically using the keyless fob from BMW. Chrome exhaust. Usually the exhaust don't come double skimmed and chrome from BMW, and as a result they tend to blue and eventually pit and rust. I don't know why they make that an optional extra. It's like $150, but well worthwhile if you think about buying a Boxer. And Gear Shifter Assist Pro, which is the quick shifter, but it's bi-directional, and that really is worth the money. It's expensive. It's $475 option plus tax, but it really is smooth. As long as you're accelerating, you can knock it up through the box without having to shut off the throttle or pull in the clutch, and again going down through the box. As long as you want the overrun, you have the throttle fully shut, you can just gently tap the lever and it will change down gear for you without any need to use the clutch. So effectively you really only need the clutch for pulling away and for when you put it into first gear, when you're actually accelerating and decelerating at a fair rate, that is. Obviously if you're on a steady throttle, then quick shifters don't work that well, and people go, oh, it doesn't really work very well. But you've got to put that engine under load, whether it's accelerating or decelerating. When you do, you find it's very smooth, and the BMW is probably the best in the business, so that's a nice option to have. The final option is low suspension. Now that's strange for me because I'm like 6'2", so you'd think I can manage a standard GS Adventure just fine, and I can in actual fact. But one thing I've always found about the GS Adventure is it just seems a bit big and bulky compared with the standard GS. So I've always preferred the seating position and height that I set out on a standard GS, but I've always preferred the looks of the Adventure and the extra bodywork and protection that's in front of you. And I find that with the low suspension, particularly in the high seat setting, it gives me the best all-round compromise. I feel like I'm sat on a regular standard GSA, except I've got a much taller screen and bigger bodywork protection in front of me. I've got the winglets, and I've got the 30-litre tank, which is I think it's 30.1 down to reserve. So I think there's actually another half a gallon or 0.4 of a gallon. That's actually the reserve range as well. So I believe if used gently, you can get sort of 350 miles out of the tank. I'll probably be looking at 300 and be pretty well happy with that. So that's good going. Anyway, I think that's it. Time to have a look at the bike and ride it home.
Alright. Rock and roll. Oh, that's brilliant. Awesome.
So